Hello everybody, here we are on Friday, March 27th. We're going to do an awesome workout for both beginner, intermediate, and advanced students of all ages tonight. It's going to be an awesome workout. I definitely hope you get to it. I'm going to start by saying that I give you guys, especially parents, a lot of credit working with the kids from at home. Everyone's working at home. A lot of things are thrown off. We're doing the distance training with the school, and with this, we're coming up with new ideas and all kinds of cool things that are afoot within the next few days. But do not avoid this workout. It's going to be rough, but I swear it to you, it will be awesome. It's going to feel great when we're done. A lot of times, you know, we're adapting to this situation. And like I said, when we get these things working, it feels awesome afterwards. We're going to do some kicks today. We're going to do a good stretch. We're going to touch upon a couple of surprise contests that we have in store, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun when it's all said and done. We're going to run about a half hour, and a lot of the exercises that we're going to do, they're going to be two versions of one, a less advanced version, another more advanced. You'll kind of see what I mean as I cue you along. There will be times where you'll be able to pause, do an extra set if you want. If at any time you want to pause, get a drink, that's up to you. But we're going to start. We'll do a brief warm-up, and we're really going to get the kicks going today. So we're going to start off. Luca, you're going to be my man for this evening. Let me have a quick set of 15 jumping jacks just to get started, and then get the right leg back, hands up.
Yes,
Ready, go. Right leg back, hands up. Very good. We're going to start off doing jab crosses. Those of you at home doing what we're doing, bend the knees, hands up, elbows in. We're going to go jab, cross, just like so. Ready? My count. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're breathing on every punch. Let the air out. 4, 5, 6. Switch your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take one step forward and one step towards me. Put that right leg back one more time. Move up a little bit. I don't want you stepping on that stuff back there. For higher ranks, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Lower ranks, we're going to stick with the jab, cross. One more set. Ready? Do the 1, 2, 3, 4. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 1, 2. Let's put a little less space between those feet. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch your feet. On that uppercut, guys, I want you to bend the knees and come straight up like that. You don't want to reach like that. Bend the arm a little bit. Make contact with these knuckles right here. Pow, there's your uppercut. Same thing, other side, ready? 1. Let's try that again. 2. And the left will do the uppercut. That's right. 3, 4. There it is. 5 and 6. Switch your feet. Let's get the legs rocking, guys. Number 2 front kicks with that rear leg. We're going to lift the knee up, push the hips out, back, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn and face me, Luca. Put your right leg back, hands up. Those of you who have a target, we went over the other day, you can use a throw pillow, you can use a piece of x-ray paper, a piece of manila envelope, whatever you have. And if you don't, kicking the air is just fine. That'll help you work on balance and focus. In this situation, we're going to do another set. High ranks, triple front kicks. Lower ranks, stick to that single front kick. Those of you who are kind of on the line in between, should I challenge myself? I'm not sure. Try for the double. So we're going to go for triples, Luca, but your double would look like that. Okay, anyone relatively new to the situation, stick with your singles, work on the smaller details, all 4 parts of the kick, hips forward, ball the foot, making contact there. Here we go. 1. Very nice. 2. 3. All right, good. 4. 5. 6. Whoa. Switch your feet. 1. 2. 3. 4. Good. You got it. 5. And 6. Very nice. We are going a little faster paced, guys. I want to get to a lot of things. If you lose your balance, if you bobble a little bit, don't worry about it, because every kick you do, if you're doing your best, you are getting better. Luca, I'd like you to hold the target for me. For this next set, I'm going to move my legs around a little bit. So let's hold it like this. You're going to put it on the back of your hand. There's this little hoop here. And you're going to go just like so. When you hold targets, always a good idea to reinforce good habits, keeping that other hand in guard, legs bent. Good fighting position. Outside crescent kicks. Less experience, single crescent kick. More experience, the double crescent kick. Just like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's switch the feet and switch the hands. I snuck in a few triples at the end there. That's up to you guys. Fighting stance. We'll do another set of 8 outside crescent kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. All right, a few extra ones in there. We're gonna do a pattern interrupt. 15 push-ups. Ready, go, sir.
Start.
All the way down there. Don't forget to breathe. What number are you on, Luca?
15.
All right, good call. On these push-ups, we're gonna do another quick set. Luca did really well bending his elbows, getting all the way down there. But what I want on this next set, we're only gonna do 10. Have your elbows touch your ribs. You can do push-ups like this. Then you have an A+ push-up. So I'm here. My arms aren't wide. They're in tight. Like so. My body is straight. My eyes are right about forward. Inhale on the way down. Push on the way up. Join me for 10. Ready, go. Moving on, before we get to some of our other drills, we were touching upon a lot of balance earlier on. So we're going to do what's known as count kicks. There's 4 parts to most kicks, we know that. So when I say the number, you hold the position. So if we're doing front kicks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On this, guys, if you have a chair, if you have a wall, by all means, use it for a little bit of a guide. Luca, we're gonna do side kick counts. So put your right hand on the wall, right hand. Let me see part 1 of our side kick. Guys, take a second, grab a spot, grab a chair. If you're outside, you got a tree. If you want to use nothing, then nothing it is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Keep that chamber nice and high. And 4. We'll do a few more of those. 1. Make sure your foot is a little higher and your knee is all the way across. Good. 2. Good. We want a good heel and blade edge. Hold that right there. Nice. 3. Good. And 4. We'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 2. That's right. A little curveball at you. 3. All right, down. Let's come on over to this side. Get your other hand on the wall and get the other leg. 1, 2. Good. I see the heel. Let's get that blade. Shape that foot. There we go. We got it. Do we? All right, there it is. Hold that right there. That's good. Get that other hand in a guard. 3. And down. Put a little less space between your foot and that wall. 1, 2. Lock it out there. Really push that foot out. Hit my hand. Hit that heel. There, that's it. 3. And down. One more time. 1, 2. Really concentrate. Focus. Don't move that foot. Excellent. Hold it. A little higher now. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Bring it all the way in and down. Very good. Rest position. Luca, nicely done. Very important to stretch, especially the older we get. It takes a little bit longer to get the blood flowing. So there's a few stretches that I'm going to slow things down for a moment or two with. Stick with me on these stretches. Do them with me. We're going to start with a lunge stretch. I'm going to do a overly big front stance is a good way to describe it. On our front stance, let's say I'm going straight ahead this way. Front leg bent, back leg straight, but I'm going to go extra deep. Hands on my hips. I can even put my arm on my leg for this. And I'm going to drop, pretend my belt weighs like 50 pounds and sink to the ground. You should feel it all in those legs, those inner thigh adductor muscles. I can do little pulses if I want. Hold it like so. Make sure we're breathing. Good. Just come on up. I'll do the other side. Straighten this leg out. And a good way to do the hamstrings, a very common injury is that hamstring. And it's a pain in the neck because it takes a long time to heal. If you injure a hamstring, you never really know when it's totally healed. So it's dangerous. You can re-injure it. I'm going to get into a back stance, but go up onto my heel and reach down. Keep my back straight. All right, don't bend over. Back straight. Chest down, and you'll feel all in your calf and your hamstring. Reach with both hands, try to get over those toes. We'll hold this for a good 10-second count. We've done a few kicks, the blood is flowing, great time to stretch. Although when you start throwing kicks, You never want to start throwing as high as you can. Take it slowly in the beginning. Gear up to your speed gradually. This next stretch can be done by yourself or assisted. It's a split position, but we're going to go straight to the sit-down split position. Luca, if you would, face the camera that way. Have a seat, put as much space as you can in between your feet, and sit back. Very nice. Now, Luca's got no space between his leg and the floor. He's going to put his hands on the floor in front of him. He's going to put his elbows on the floor in front of him. And he's going to reach out as much as he can. He's doing a great job of keeping the toes going up. Let's see. Touch my finger right there. Good. Not hold it though. Good. Can you reach a little farther? Pretend there's a $100 bill right there. All right. Now hold it, hold it. Now, 2 inches farther, you're a senior blue belt. Let's pretend that brown belt is 2 inches farther. Grab it and hold it. Go. 5, both hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right there. Now the assist part comes in where someone can go behind you and push on the small of their back. This is where you want to position your hands. It's going to help them roll the hips forward. Let's go to the right side first. Reach down both feet, or both hands rather. Assisting a little bit. Center now. Nice and easy. If you're being stretched and the person who's stretching you is doing it a little too much, what do you do, Luca? Do you scream in pain or do you tap the floor 3 times? All right. Reach out. Tap to tell me when to stop. Good. Let's hold that. And let's go to the other side. Reach with both hands. All right. And finally, we'll finish up with a butterfly stretch. This is a good one because it gets the other parts of those inner thigh muscles that we didn't get before. He'll use his arms to close his feet together, bring his heels into his bottom, and think about touching nose to your toes. Better yet, go chest to your toes. Bring the feet in as much as possible, and you can even do a little leg wiggle. Very nice. Luca, use your elbows to push your knees down even farther. Luca's pretty flexible. Your elbows. Nice. Luca's very flexible with this stretch. If you're not the most naturally flexible person in the world, that's okay. I never was myself, but if you do it consistently, a few times a week, you will see results. All right, come on up, Luca. Now, one more single person drill that I want to do that's really going to work on your balance, your hip flexor, your flexibility. I've had a couple of requests regarding stretching and flexibility. You're going to get down, not into the plank position, which we'll revisit in a little bit, but a side plank position. Move over, please. Here's my side plank position. We can actually relax a little bit and put our hip down, and we're going to chamber for that side kick and fire off that side kick. We're going to go bring the knee in and out 15 times. 15 times. Then we're going to go 15 big circles. 15 circles the opposite direction. And then we're going to go the other side. This is where you guys can pause for a second. This is going to be your set to do. And grab a quick drink. We'll do the other side. 15 kicks. 15 circles. 15 circles. My arm is kind of counterbalancing the movement. If you see slow motion, what's going on? My reaction force and I bring it back and down. So like I said, now would be a great time. Finish that set, and in about 2 minutes, we're gonna get started again. But for the sake of time management, we don't stop here. We're gonna continue on right about now. So Luca, we're gonna get into a couple of more advanced kicks. The other day, we were doing some multiple kicks. Hook round side, hook round side. So we're gonna do a few of those. You can either put your hand on the wall or put your hands up and not use the wall at all. For this, we're gonna use, let's see, all right. We'll use our trusty noodle for this because we're gonna switch this up just a little bit. From here, arm up. We're gonna do a set of, we'll keep it simple. We'll go 10 hook round kicks, okay? So we had an idea of what we were doing last time. We're gonna put it together, 10 hook rounds. Let's have it happen. Go with us, guys. This is a set to do with us. Round, hook, round. This is gonna set us up for our competition that we have in a little bit. Hook. Good. Couple more. Keep that foot up. Don't drop it. 2 more. Was that 10?
That was 10.
That was 10. All right. You're not sneaking one out on me, all right? Good. Switch your feet. Let's do the other side. Hook rounds. 10 of them. Go. Those of you who are less advanced, you could just do 10 round kicks. Try to keep that foot up. If you lose balance and the foot falls, put the foot down. That's fine. Pick it up and get to the assignment again. Continue where you left off, no problem. All right, well done. From here, shake out those legs. How are legs feeling, Luca?
Ouch.
Ouch. All right, I like ouch. Good to go when you're hurting, not when you're injured. There's a difference between training when you're hurt and training when you're injured. Ouch means I'm working hard, my muscles are sore, your legs are telling you something, great. Injured is you're in searing pain, and that kind of pain is your body telling you that something's wrong. We don't really need to do that, but be wise, don't be a martyr, don't kill yourself, but be advised, you should definitely feel something. It shouldn't be easy. Okay, for those of you who want to do another set with our kicking, fine, but we're going to move on because I want to get to a lot of other stuff today. One of the competitions that I had mentioned before was we talked about going into the plank position. It's a great way to build up core. It's hard to have balance if you don't have a tight core, good abdominal muscles, good concentration. So for our next set, Luca, you're going to give me 60 seconds of a plank. For those of you watching this video, I want you guys to see how much more of a minute you can get. I'm going to count a minute here. You guys do the minute and go as far as you can. Pause the tape, pause the video, and if you can go 2 minutes, great. If you can go 3, awesome. If we're talking more than that, then that's something that I'd like to know about so I can recognize you on our next videos. Next week, we have a lot of stuff going on. We're going to continue doing at-home workshops, but we're also this weekend testing. I know the rumor is out there that we're doing a Zoom class. We're testing it this weekend, and we're going to have that happen next week. We're also going to be, this weekend, we're also making a grid for everybody who wants a 20-minute time slot to show me what they've been working on, a virtual private lesson. Every single person is up for one. Okay, so definitely keep your eyes open for that. These workouts, they're good for anyone, guys. These at-home workouts, I want you guys to spread the word, keep the vibe going strong, and stay active. I know it's easy to kind of get drawn down by this weird schedule that we're keeping to make the diet not so hot, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm no saint myself. I know how it is. I'm trying myself. But we can do only what we can and worry about only what we can control. So that said, Luca, plank position. 60 seconds, starting now. I want your eyes to look straight ahead. Very good. For our higher ranks, when we're done with the plank, we're going to work on some of our vertical jumps. For the lower ranks, you guys are going to do the best you can, keeping this target in between your feet. We're going to do a little twists when we're a little bit higher rank, those of you who are high ranks. For now, we got another few seconds on this plank. For those of you at home, keep doing what you're doing. You should be feeling it in your shoulders, abdominals. Breathe properly, in through your nose, out through your mouth. A few more seconds, Luca. All right, I want you guys to continue doing this plank. Luca, you can come up on your knees. Shake it out a little bit. Remember, guys, push yourselves. When it gets hard, that's when the most progress is being made. So now would be a good time to pause the video, keep doing the plank, and join us in a couple of seconds when you're done. We'll get to our jumping, and we'll get to our final competition. Thank you, Luca. Why don't we have you stand right over here? So you can use a throw pillow, you can get creative, use whatever you want. Me, I was able to grab one of these things. We're going to keep the target in between our feet. Bend your knees, pinch with your feet, and I want you to bring your knees up. That's the drill. Anybody can do this. If it comes a little loose, no big deal. Get it right back to where it was. Intermediate ranks. You're going to do your set. You can start your set right now. Lower ranks, I want you guys to do those jumps right now as I'm speaking. So for the higher ranks, intermediates, jump switch your feet. Jump switch your feet. For the higher levels, you guys think Chung Mu. Those of you know who your red belt form. You got that 360 in there. I'm going to corkscrew my body and my knees. And I almost made the 360. That's what we'll work on. Try to get your body twisting, lifting up your knees so you spend more time in the air. You don't have to go high. It's all about how you torque and spin. Going high does help. Let's see if I can make 360 degrees. Pretty close. I can always do the other side. High ranks, you should have begun your set by now. Let's go. Go the other way. Very good. So there's a fun jumping drill that I want you guys to do. And for the jumping drill kick, for those of you who low ranks, I want you guys to work that side kick for our final kicking drill. For the intermediate ranks, you guys are going to do your jump spin side kick. And for high ranks, you guys can do your 360. So Luca, hold this target. Don't worry, I promise I won't bash you into the wall. He's going to put his arm through the target and put one foot and back to the other. So side kicks. I go sideways. You guys are going to start your drill now. 4 parts to the kick. Practicing your side kick. We were doing it up against the wall slowly. Now we're adding some speed. Intermediates. Turn. There's my spin rear kick. But the challenge here, remember we were just doing, we were jumping. Jumping. This is your set. I recommend you go alternating left, right, so you don't get dizzy. Continue on. Luca, let's make sure we're holding that properly. Get those knees up. Finally, for the 360, those of you guys who want to take it one last step. Front leg jumps. Actually, the rear leg jumps first, but the front leg kicks. Trust me. Knees up first. I get that twist. Alright, so let me see that target, Luca. Just paying attention facing that way. As you finish up that set, guys, we've done our plank competition, done a lot of leg work, gone over a very good stretch. Do that. This is a workout you could do today, a couple of more times next week, in addition to what else we're going to be coming out with, the group Zoom class and the grid that we're going to fill out for your time slots. To finish things off, we're going to come over here. We'll just go right over this way. Step back, Luca. I don't know if you've seen this before, but we made a little construction device in some of our spare time being here at home. Yes, Luca, your construction. I give you credit. Thank you very much. So, what do we have here? How many levels did we make, Luca? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 levels. So the competition is this. Try to knock off all these cups without bringing the house down. Your angle is going to want to come up like this, because if you go like that, you're going to knock it all down. We start in the middle. We'll have to lean back, lean forward, change our pivot. So have a little fun with this. And of course, the winner kicks them all down without bringing the house down prematurely. So, I haven't done this before. Full disclosure, I haven't practiced this at all. So try to beat Mr. Megdeer, and I want to see some results, guys. Try it a few times. Have some fun with it. This is great for balance. We talked about looking at your target. If you're looking anywhere else, it ain't gonna work. So I'll do this with a number 1 round kick. I'm not gonna go too crazy with my chamber movement. I'm just gonna try to tap it out with my toes, on an angle, using my upper body. Now as I get down low, I gotta change my angle a little bit. Try not to put that foot down. Oh, and there it goes. I must have gotten a little bit more than halfway, so I give myself a decent amount of credit. Guys, beat my score. Have some fun with this. We're going to throw some more things at you over the weekend. We're going to touch upon a few of the forms. It was brought to my attention that Dosan, the senior yellow belt form, we didn't do the other day. So we're going to break that down tomorrow. It'll be done afternoon sometime. So stick to it, everybody. Get these workouts done. And we have only some awesome more exciting things to follow very shortly. Send me any questions, send me some feedback, and we'll see you real soon.